All right, guys. So Tory Lanez they were trying to depose Tory Lanez again in this Meg Thee Stallion defamation lawsuit. So this is the lawsuit where she alleges that a blogger, Milagro Grams, and Tory Lanez worked together to put out negative information about her. That's what Meg Thee Stallion is alleging. So this is the third time that Tory would have been deposed, but it did not go well. Went nowhere fast. So the Judge Reed, entered some info into court docs that let us know exactly how this went. She says that when the deposition started, Tory Lanez asked what were the consequences if he declined to answer any questions. They then told him that he would be held into contempt of court, which he eventually was, and now he has to pay $20,000 in a fine. He then responded to that and said, whatever the fines are, I'll pay them. I'm a millionaire. I don't care. This according to the judge. They're alleging that throughout the deposition, for what they could get to, Tory was disruptive and unresponsive. They also fined his attorney, a woman named Crystal Morgan, $5,000 because they say the judge said that Tory was being coached in a way he shouldn't have been, and she failed to instruct him on how to answer the questions. So yeah, that didn't go anywhere. Yes.
I mean, if I'm Tory, there's no upside or benefit to answering the questions. So why answer the question? Yeah. I get it from a legal perspective.
Well, yeah, so this case is going to continue. It might go on until about December, so we'll see how it all plays out. And the first court date actually went down. Meg Thee Stallion was actually there for the court date as well, too. Now, moving on in other news, Vivica Fox. So Vivica Fox went viral, I think it was last week. She was asked a question about speaking to her younger self at a women's expo. And let's take a listen to her original statements on 50 Cent.
Don't date 50 Cent and don't date no damn rappers. Thanks. Yes. See, I could wait. Just so you know, it took me years to be able to laugh about it. Right. I had to learn to laugh, not to cry no more. But I did it. Yes.
Yeah, and the people dragged Vivica Fox for that. People were upset. They're like, here she goes again, still talking about 50 Cent. So TMZ ran into her and they asked her about the response to the clip. And here's what Vivica Fox had to say.
Of course, the internet's going crazy right now about the whole don't date rappers, don't date 50 Cent. You know, where did that come from? Like,
I was asked a question that as a 17-year-old, what would I tell myself? So it's just a pre-warning for my young girls to be careful. Yeah. You know, to watch who you date.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're free to date whoever you want. But, you know, for myself, I would just be careful. Maybe not go public so fast and just have fun. Happy holidays.
Of course. Is there anyone you would give that particular advice to?
I said to all the girls.
Yes, all the girls?
Yes, because we all dating each other nowadays. It don't make no difference what color. Actually, I was very proud of 50. Your response was fantastic, and I'll take the blue pill.
I love that. Thank you, Miss Fox.
You're welcome, darling.
What's she talking about? I missed the blue pill
So
thing.
50 Cent, in response to the original video, he had posted a photo of himself and he has red pill, blue pill in his hand. And he's like, dang, Vivica Fox, you still talk about me all these years later. Like, kind of like egging her on, just responding to her, how 50 Cent does. But he has a red pill or the blue pill in his hand. And she said, you know, she's choosing her poison. But
that's crazy. That relationship was 20 years ago.
Yeah, but what's wrong with her if she feels like, because I had spoken to her and I talked about this on the podcast, the latest with Loren LoRosa via the Black Effect Podcast Network, and people were upset at me. But I talked to Vivica Fox about maybe like a year or two ago, and she spoke to me about how one of her biggest regrets was being public with her relationships because it made her only her relationships. All of her work got overshadowed. She was just the cute, sexy girl who dates all these people, and that's not what she wanted. She said she had to literally go and start her career over. She went to theater.
So why is she still
did all
talking
the
about
things.
it?
Because if you're giving advice to your younger self, if when she was younger, that's when she did it. She wished she would have known then.
But then it
to
happens all over again because now people are just talking about that. Like, what's the project that she was promoting? What we just seen her.
She was at the Women's Expo, so she was. I believe she was like the host and the headliner.
You're not sure, but we know.
I know
what
she was there
and
and she was hosting
it's the same thing.
But I just think if you're giving true advice, if that was something that she feels like stifled her career at one point, I mean, it's great advice to give.
Envy brings up a good point, though. We don't know what she's doing.
We don't know what she was talking about, what she's doing now.
But the fact you got to look it up is the problem.
That's the crazy part.
And the fact that TMZ's running up on her to ask her about that instead about any of her
Something
projects.
that's 20 years ago, that's weird to me.
Well, so she should never talk about 50 Cent again?
No, I mean, he moved on, she moved on. It just seems like old French fries.
She was the featured speaker at the Ultimate Women's Expo. That's why she was there.
Well, that's what you should have led with.
Well, Here we are now.
She was at the what now?
So it's a women's expo. They get together and there's a bunch of like women-owned businesses and products and like inspiration and conversation. And she was the featured speaker. So she hosted things throughout the day, and there was like a panel discussion with her, which is where these comments were made.
Yeah.
And in closing,
that's why you don't eat monkey too, though. What? I'm not saying 50 did, but there's a lot of ways that you can, make a woman never forget you. Okay.
Don't you want a woman to never forget you, though? I mean, if you were, even if you weren't the best to them, you want them to remember the relationship because you feel like you just do your thing in a relationship,
That's
right?
ego.
Yeah, now if you moved on, you moved on. Yeah, you don't care if you remember or not.
If we all moved on and we married and we in new relationships, I don't care if you remember me or not.
No.
Really?
No.
Oh. Well, you want your ex to remember you? You got a new dude.
I do, and I'm great.
2 of them.
No, I don't. Don't say 2.
Dropping a clues bomb for 2 niggas.
No, stop doing that because people are running with it. No, we're not friends. I don't even know you.
That's my dog.
Anyway, moving on. I don't even know why I'm engaging. Christmas is here.
Yes.
Actually, it's Thanksgiving.
What?
It feels like Christmas is here, but it's Thanksgiving.
It's not Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is one day. We don't care nothing about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving don't even get no runway.
Thanksgiving is always fire because my birthday is around Thanksgiving. I'm November 22nd, so my grandmother always has a birthday cake and a turkey.
That's nasty.
You don't eat it at the same.
That's disgusting.
Well, T.I. was talking about the fact that Christmas is like taking over everything. Let's take a listen to T.I.
Hey, has anybody else noticed that this Christmas thing is starting to impede upon Thanksgiving and Halloween and everything else? So why am I looking at Christmas trees when we ain't even carved the Thanksgiving turkey yet? I think this is out there. I feel like this is a trick. I feel like they want to extend the holiday season so we can continue to run ourselves raggedy trying to buy gifts for people to prove that we love them.
Now, I disagree with T.I. on one thing. Christmas has not overtaken Halloween. Halloween is literally its own entity. Halloween has decorations. People decorate their houses. People buy their costumes. Halloween is a thing. It is an event. Mm-hmm. Thanksgiving, nothing. All right? There is no Thanksgiving decorations. There's no runway for Thanksgiving leading up. No.
People do pumpkins and all the stuff. You didn't do that when your kids were younger, like carving out the pumpkins.
That's Halloween.
Going to the...
That's jack-o'-lanterns.
Oh.
What's wrong with you?
You just leave them through Thanksgiving.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like you have the pumpkin set up in front of your house and you go on hay rides and...
Who do that?
I used to do that as a
rides.
kid.
Yeah, that was for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah. We don't go hay rides for Thanksgiving.
Nobody do nothing for Thanksgiving, and we shouldn't. This is what I think November should be. No, and I've said this a million times. November should be the prequel to Christmas. It should be like, remember that song? It's beginning to feel a lot. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Uh-huh. That's what it should be in November. Like, you should feel the symptoms of Christmas coming. Then after Thanksgiving, full-blown Christmas.
Yeah. Well, salute to my wife. She put the Christmas trees up, and it makes me happy every time I go in the house.
Not the big Christmas joint, though. You should maybe a little one here or there.
She
Not
put
the
all
full,
the trees up. Everything's ready, rock and roll. I got home yesterday. I was happy as hell.
Next year, we should pace ourselves.
How many trees y'all have in your house?
It's none of your business. And that is the latest with Loren. We got a couple. All right. And salute to G Herbo. G Herbo has the #1 rap album of the week.
Dropping a clues bomb for Herbo.
Yes, congratulations.
#1 rap debut.
We played him a lot. He's a part of our everyday.
And he's a good guy.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he
he's
is.
a good man.
Yes, he is. All right. Well, let's get to the mix. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?